The world-famous TJ Ribs right here on Acadian and I-10. This is the Overtime Show with Athletic Director Roman Banks. A closer look at Jaguar Athletics. We can already smell those delicious ribs, and I got my man, Hall of Famer right here, the one and only Henry Baptiste in the house. How you doing, Hall of Famer?
Glad to be here, Chris.
Yeah, glad to be here. You're going to get some of those ribs, huh?
I smelled them.
Oh, man. It sounds like a Mike Tyson punch that hits you right in the face. It's like, oh, my goodness, you smell those ribs? But they got great catfish here. They've got everything great here.
Everything but fried chicken.
Fried chicken, that's right. Chicken Check Man knows that. And you ask him if he's retired, he won't. He says he's retired, but he's running all around for Southern University getting chicken for here. Even the governor of the state of Louisiana, John Bell Edwards, would call him at 9 o'clock. Hey, Henry, can we get some chicken down here?
Yep.
And Henry would deliver some chicken to him.
I love to do that.
That's
man.
right. And then, of course, you're always a busy man. You just got off the Louisiana Stadium Exposition Board over there at the Superdome, and also all of the stuff like the Smoothie King Arena and all that stuff. You were on that board.
That was a good job.
Yeah, it was.
A great job. I never missed a game.
No, that's right. Never missed a game. And
with
it was
free tickets.
And you gave me good suite passes, too. That was nice to do that. Well, we got so much stuff going on here. How about the indoor track and field from Southern University? Personal best at the McNeese Invitational. Aisha Johnson wins the women's 200 meters and records for a personal best at 25.88 seconds. That's unbelievable. Peyton Funderburk wins the women's long jump and recorded her personal best of 5.8 meters. That's unbelievable. We've got some great athletes all over for Southern University and the Jaguars.
We do, and it's always good to hear those type of things, especially when you leave outside of Baton Rouge, Louisiana. People want to know about you.
That's right. And Sanea Lathan wins the women's triple jump and recorded her personal best of jump of 11.47 meters. If I jump that means somebody's chasing me because no way I can jump that. Also, we had Miss Thompson wins Mr. Thompson wins the 400 meters with a time of 50.99 seconds. I can't even drive that in my truck.
That's really pretty impressive. That's really going.
That's pretty impressive. How about bowling? Listen to this, Jaguar Nation. How about bowling? So they go to Prairie View Invitational with 9 nationally ranked teams. And what do? They just knocked off number 7 Sam Houston State, beat them, knock them out of there. How about that? How about that? So the Lady Jags were getting their championship rings from last year from the SWAC tournament on Monday night. They got that. And I put Coach Barry on my show, Coach Barry Doyle. He said, we're going to win another one. We got another one coming. That guy's so confident. He's like the Nick Saban of bowling. This guy knows that when season's over with, got to get ready for next season.
Well, I saw those rings last night, and I came in tonight hoping I'd see you with yours on.
Yeah, don't have my ring.
Don't worry. We'll take care of that. We got a little homework, but we'll take care of that.
But
right, Coach?
Not only they beat number 7
out there.
Not even beat number 7 Sam Houston by 100 pins. They beat him by 100 pins, and they beat Prairie View A&M twice. Men's basketball had 2 big wins. Women's basketball had a big win over Mississippi Valley State and also got their 2023 SWAC championships rings, as we say. And so that's all big things going on right now at Southern University. And the next show, I know you're going to be want to be here for that big next show on February 7th. We are going to announce the 2024 football signees right here.
That's good.
And recruiting day.
I've been going to all the basketball games, and every week Coach Graves bring a bunch of the kids in there. So we've got some good-looking prospects, that are coming on the campus. Right. Just hope we can keep them.
No question about that. Indoor track and fields coming up February 4th. They'll be at South Alabama. Then they're going to be on February 17th through 18th at the SWAC Indoor Championship. Bowling will be at the SWAC Roundup at D'Iberville, Mississippi. You've been there a time or two. You going to see Gladys Knight and the Pips over there?
Oh, Chris, why are you putting on my business?
Just don't run out of gas, my man. All the way coming back. Women's tennis also will be at UL Lafayette. Men's tennis will be at Tulane and at Lamar, and golf will be the ASU Invitational. That's coming up on February 17th through 19th. Henry, I know you got to be proud to have the golf team back.
It's been a long time. The last time we had a golf team, I was in college at Southern.
Wow.
That's been a while.
Wow. So that's a lot of great things coming up at Southern University. And, I want people out there, the Jaguar Nation, to know Henry just, hadn't been just the broadcast. How long were you the color analyst for Southern University?
36 years.
36 years. But to this day, Southern still gets money, and also this guy is one of their biggest recruiters, goes out and gets money for Southern University for recruiting purposes and what have you. You're still raising a lot of money for Southern University.
Still busy. We hired this guy here. brought
Yep.
Chris aboard.
That's right.
And Miss Denise Johnson,
Right.
we recommended her. She's been at Southern for
That's
a
right.
while.
That's right.
And 2 good hires.
That's right. That's right. Well, some people would argue that for
well,
me,
you
not
know,
for Denise.
Well,
but for me.
we brought you on, and
2001.
we can't run you away.
Nope, can't run me away. It's so because I mean, watching last year, Coach Funchess' crew in Birmingham, Alabama, and the way they won that championship, 3-point shots in like a 19-second span. I was screaming on the rear. That's one of the funnest things I've ever seen in my life. It was so fun.
I remember in your first or second year there, Coach Pete Richardson won a national championship.
That's right.
And I see Coach Richardson in the audience out
Coach
there
Pete
tonight
is in the
somewhere.
house. He's in the house. Yep. Set the standard, and so we've got that coming up, and we've got some Jaguar Nation that's in the house. Lady Jag just walked in. We got Coach Crenshaw is in the house. He didn't sneak in this time. We got Coach Williams in the house. Lady Jag softball. We got some of the softball is it players or coaches. I can't tell anymore. They get younger and all that stuff, and they know so much. The coaches are so younger now. When I was their age, I was finding out where I was going out to drink and to have fun on a Friday night or Saturday night.
I think Chris is trying to get a date out of here today.
I go to be their father.
We've also got our basketball coach in the house
That's
tonight.
right. Yep. Coach Johnson is in the house. Got his hat on.
Traveled with him to Grambling last weekend for an exciting ball game in which we lost in the last 2 minutes of play, but we've had a lot to talk about since that ball game.
That's right. And then how about on Monday night, the top 5 teams in the SWAC all lost except Southern University. So now Southern's in a 3-way tie for first place for the men. How about that? Yes, indeed. Give it up. So that's pretty good.
And he's a hard-working coach. I went up there last week to 2 of the practices. He didn't know I was coming. I went up there, and I think about 4 or 5 of the players were out sick. And I started looking for coach, and he wasn't there.
Oh,
but
wow.
Before I left, he showed his face on the court.
Yep,
Yep. We've got a great basketball coach. Let me let you guys know that. Let's give him another big round of applause.
Yeah. No doubt about that.
But we also are looking for a championship coach. Banks spoiled us.
For football and basketball, it's been a while since we won championships, so we need to do that. Football was 2013 and basketball is 2017. Well, Coach Rodney was an assistant coach for that team. We still call him coach, not assistant AD. We still call him Coach Rodney. So still Coach Rodney. So we got lots to talk about today. We've got baseball, softball to talk about. We'll talk about basketball on the way next. Coach Carlos Funchess will join us right here on the program when we come back right after this timeout. This is the Overtime Show with Athletic Director Roman Banks. A closer look at Jaguar Athletics from the world-famous TJ Ribs on Acadian I-10. Back in a moment right here on Pelican Sports TV.
Are you interested in a college major with numerous career opportunities? Look no further than the Southern University College of Agricultural, Family, and Consumer Sciences. Agriculture is more than working on a farm. Our students are gaining hands-on experience and conducting cutting-edge research in the areas of agricultural sciences, family and consumer sciences, and urban forestry and natural resources. Our students also participate in internships and travel to national conferences. Our student organizations include students from diverse backgrounds with close bonds. These organizations provide our students with leadership and personal development skills needed to help them gain employment with top industry leaders. If you're not sure what you want to major in at Southern University, I encourage you to try Ag. For more information about the College of Agricultural, Family, and Consumer Sciences, visit our website at www.suagcenter.com or call 225-771-2242.
We're a nation of hardworking Americans, and businesses will always be the lifeline of this great country. As a business owner, you understand the importance of your reputation. In times of uncertainty, you need a real lawyer who's serious about protecting you and your business. You need a problem solver. You need the law firm of Clayton and Fouger. Tony Clayton is a proven trial lawyer. He'll defend you and your business to the fullest extent of the law. Protect your investment and call the law firm of Clayton and Fouger today.
It's game day. A day that should be spent in the living room, not the kitchen. So next game, you just worry about the score. Because we've got the food covered. With hand-battered, cooked-to-order, always fresh, never, ever frozen chicken fingers. craveable cane sauce, crispy crinkle-cut fries, and jugs of freshly made tea and lemonade. Raising Cane's Chicken Fingers, one love.
Official chicken of Southern University.
Legendary Import Group. Exceptional service and a rare collection. You'll discover the only distinctive photo for the legend in you. We are legendary.
I am legendary.
I'm Team Legendary.
I am legendary.
I am legendary.
Now that's legendary.
Stop by Legendary Import Group today, where our team is honored to serve you. We are legendary.
Legendary Import Group, the only place for legendary care.
Money makes a world go round. It makes a world go round.
Need a few bucks after the holidays? How about $100? How about $200? Play $1, get $100, and $2 find $200 from the lottery. They're loaded with $100 and $200 prizes. Bingo! Triple your cash and play $5 Bingo Tripler. Top prize is a whopping $100,000. Kick off the new year with new games from the lottery. Pick up all 3 today.
All right, welcome back, everybody, right here to TJ Ribs on Acadian I-10. This is the Overtime Show with Athletic Director Roman Banks. A closer look at Jaguar Athletics. All of our thoughts and prayers go to the Banks family today. They're in New Orleans with some family matters, so we pray that Coach Banks and his family will be okay after all of this is said and done. All right, we got the one and only Coach Funches. Carlos Funches on there. The silent man. I'll tell you what, he says on the coaching, his face will look at it if you're doing good or you're doing bad. And the only basketball coach that I know of that can change out his team like a hockey team. 5 players come in, 5 players go out.
Well, Chris, you know, that's one of our strong points right there, being able to play a multitude of players.
Right.
We're going to go at least 11 or 12 players each and every night. So everyone has to be ready at all times.
And I'll tell you what, you may have started something in the SWAC. It's always a copycat league everywhere you go. But defense is something that's been a stronghold for you guys. But UAPB did a lot of that on Saturday night. Coach, I have never – and maybe you've been in the game longer than I have, but it's so crazy that when I watched them come out in the second half,
right,
they weren't practicing shots like I see everybody warm up. They were practicing defense.
That's right.
That's unbelievable. I've never seen a team warm up practicing defense. They did not take one shot in their warm-ups. They passed it across the court and all that and getting defense and stuff like that. So they were really D'd up against Southern University on Saturday.
I mean, they came out and did a great job creating pressure and creating some turnovers for them and getting easy buckets. They have a really talented team. Coach Thornton does a great job with them, and you know, we're just going to have to be ready if we face them again.
Yeah, Genovia Johnson, you can tell she's kind of struggling a bit, mid-range jump, but that's part of slumps. That's part of sports. People have slumps, and they get out of it. It's where you get out of it and what have you. Also, there's been sickness on your team
right,
as well. What I love about Genovia is, like I said, her mid-range jump shot is not working. She'll take it inside. She don't care if Shaquille O'Neal himself is guarding the goal. She's going to take it inside and make the layup.
Well, I mean, that's her game, putting a lot of pressure on you defensively, driving to the basket, trying to create some fouls and get some easy buckets for us. We usually go as she goes. If she struggles, we usually struggle as a team. So I think she's going to get better and better. She missed the first half of the season because of a shoulder injury. She's coming back, and her timing hadn't gotten there yet. Her conditioning, for sure, is not where it needs to be, but she'll continue to improve that.
There's a lot of people don't understand that. Fans don't understand that. You see somebody's in shape, that's fine. You can be in shape. But it's when you say basketball shape, that's a different deal. That means you can run up and down without huffing and puffing and not losing free throws or all that. That's a totally different thing.
Well, the intensity level that you're going to have to play at on both ends of the court, especially for her because we depend on Genovia to score that basketball for us.
Right.
So it's a double-edged sword for her because she has to play offense, and defensively she has to guard one of the better players on the team.
I like what you're getting from Sky Castro right now. You could tell she has grown up from last year to this year.
She has.
She is getting good down low, and you're starting her now. I know that Raven White struggled. Raven White was injured pre-conference.
Right.
So Raven's coming off the bench now. And do you like that role for her, Raven White, coming off the bench?
Well, I mean, Raven's just really getting back into the groove. Eventually she might start. I don't know. Sky's been playing well. As long as Sky plays well, she'll be in the starting lineup.
She's been getting good. Shots, rebounds, but blocks too.
Right.
She's been hitting. She's been putting her hands on that ball.
She did a really good job of just getting extended and not hacking and reaching and grabbing. And rebounding the basketball. I mean, we have to have a 5-man in the game at all times that's going to rebound the basketball.
I was kind of concerned a little bit. Kayla Billow got carried off the court. Is she okay? I mean, I know she just tweaked her knee a little bit, maybe.
Ankle.
Oh, was it ankle?
When she came down, she landed on someone's foot and rolled her ankle. She actually came back that same game.
That's
so she'll be ready to go.
Just don't take the shoe off, Doc.
Right.
Just keep going. I want to go back and that's what I tell when I played football. Don't take my shoe off because it swells and you can't put your shoe back on.
Well, it's going to be a big game for her returning back to Alcorn, where she played last year, the last 4 years.
So let's talk about that game. Big win at Mississippi Valley State. That was a good win for you, just what the doctor ordered. So now you're looking in, and now you're going to Alcorn State. That's a tight gym to play in right there.
That's traditionally always been a tough place to play.
Right.
I mean, they put 1,000 people in there and sound like it's 20,000 people. So we're going to have to go over and be ready and not get rattled. I thought we got rattled at times at Grambling. We were a little shaky. And just play with some poise and do what we practice doing.
And then, of course, after that, you've got a game at Jackson State. Always a big game right there. Jackson State right now undefeated in the SWAC, and then they're number 1 in the SWAC. Always tough to go to Jackson, Mississippi.
Another very talented team. They're going to have bigs that go 6'4", 6'5" down on the block. Guards, that's big guards at 5'10", 5'11", and all of them are athletic. So, I mean, no, you're not going to have any games in this league that's going to be easy.
Nope.
Every night it's going to be a battle, especially on the road.
Now, I hear coming back at home will be February the 10th will be the next game, Alabama A&M. Ought to be a very good game. It's going to be church night. Are you going to sing hymns?
I'm not going to sing hymns.
You're not going to sing?
But I might bring my Bible with me.
I was told you were going to sing at halftime.
No, you got some bad information, Chris.
So it's the Alabama 2 coming in, Alabama A&M on Saturday, February 10th will be the next home game at the F.G. Clark Activity Center, and then Alabama State. Always a tough game on that Monday.
Frida is a championship coach, Frida Jackson, and she's always going to have her team up and ready to play. They've been struggling a little bit at times, played a lot of close games, lost a lot of players from last year. She probably lost 75% of her scoring. So people trying to identify what the role is on the team, but they always going to battle and play hard. And
by the way, I was told by Coach Rodney that the game on Lundy Gras will be on that February the 12th, a Monday, instead of 5:30 and 8 o'clock, basically. The games for Southerns, both men and women, will probably be at 3 p.m. and at 5:30 p.m. on that Lundy Gras on that Monday, February the 12th. And obviously, you don't want to ever break away your routine.
Right.
So it's just a few hours before, so it shouldn't be any big deal.
It shouldn't be any big deal. Prior to us playing in our conference play, we played at various times throughout the year. So you just might have making minor adjustments.
All right, Coach. Good luck in the game on the road, Alcorn State.
We need it, Chris. We're going to go out and battle.
That's right. I know the Six-Man Club is providing a bus trip to Lorman, Mississippi to watch Alcorn and Southern University. And so hopefully I know the Jag fans will be over there.
Well, we're going to come out and battle hard and try to make the Jaguar Nation proud.
There you go. All right, when we come back, we're talking men's basketball. When we come back right after this timeout from right here at TJ Ribs on Acadian I-10, this is the Overtime Show with Athletic Director Roman Banks. A closer look at Jaguar Athletics right here on Pelican Sports TV.
Ouch! You really hurt yourself. Did you know there's a health clinic right here on campus just for you and all Southern University employees? That's right. Care South Medical and Dental's SU Clinic is located in the nursing school building and is ready to give you the quality and compassionate care that Care South is known for. If you're at work and you're not feeling well, come see us. Care South cares.
What I love about T-Mobile is that just about anywhere you go, you're going to have coverage.
Where I live is a rural area. The coverage has been awesome.
Reliable coverage is super important for me, for my business.
And after investing billions to light up our network from big cities to small towns, T-Mobile is America's largest and fastest 5G network. Now take charge of your phone upgrades with our best Go 5G plans and be upgrade ready as early as every year with Go 5G Next at T-Mobile.
Baton Rouge Primary Care Collaborative, a name with a big mission. providing high-quality health care to our entire community, regardless of your ability to pay. We provide primary care services for adults and children, with expanded services such as radiology, podiatry, ophthalmology, and on-site lab and pharmacy services. And our new location on Plank Road is open and ready to serve you. Call today, same-day appointments, and walk-ins welcome. We are Baton Rouge Primary Care Collaborative.
You've got a lot on your to-do list, but none of it happens without your health.
My blood pressure feels high right now, and I'm exhausted.
The story of your health lives in the story of your life. At Our Lady of the Lake Health, we believe healing you means hearing you.
I need to tell my doctor about this headache.
So no matter where you are, no matter what's on your mind, we're ready to listen. The doctor will hear you now.
At TJ Ribs, we are passionate about three things: great food, exceptional service, and Southern University sports. Whether it's a watch party, tailgating event, or family meal, we're here to bring the party to you. Go Jags.
In my Louisiana, the day starts at 4 a.m. In my Louisiana, every meal is a celebration. My Louisiana really makes me wonder.
Ours is fast!
With real-life swamp creatures!
In my Louisiana, music is a way of life.
My Louisiana is sheer magic.
From sunup to sundown.
Till sunup again. What will your Louisiana be?
When you find your Louisiana, you feed your soul.
We're connected to the collection.
All right, welcome back, everybody, here to the TJ Ribs, world-famous TJ Ribs in the house. Got the Jaguar Nation eating all kinds of food here today, so that's great to see that. We got Cumulus Media in the house. We're going to have them coming up here in just a moment. Cumulus Media, our broadcast partner here for the radio and all kinds of great stuff, so we'll have them coming up here in a moment. Jonah is in the house. The manager of TJ Ribs is in the house doing everything he can. We got the man right now, Coach Johnson. How you doing, my friend?
I'm doing great. How about you, Chris?
Good, my man. Good, my man. Well, obviously, how about this? Everybody who needed to lose on Monday lost. Southern University in a three-way tie for first place with Alabama State and Grambling State. Going to be some great basketball down the way as we're only with the midway point, basically.
Not even the midway point.
Yeah, I know. Isn't that crazy?
Midway point after this weekend.
After this weekend, which is Alcorn State. Tough place to play. Obviously, Alcorn State Braves have not been doing well on the men's side, but you never know in that gym. You never know what happens.
I don't know about not doing well. They've won 3 in a row.
Yeah.
And I know it's a tough place to play, so we got our hands full.
Including a big win this past weekend, Monday.
Right.
Big win on Monday. Terrion Joseph, you and I were talking about that. When he wants to score, he can just score. If he's on, if he's hitting, and I like the way that guy can jump out of the building. I mean, his head's got to almost touch the backboard because he can get an easy layup just like that.
Quick, fast, and he can jump, and I like all those things, especially when he's getting downhill.
Brandon Davis was in the zone in that first half on Monday against Mississippi Valley State, setting up for his shots. They passed it perfect to him as he takes the three-point shot, as Southern was on fire in the first half, shooting 70% from downtown in the first half.
Going back to Brandon Davis, I love his temperament. He didn't shoot the ball so well against Pine Bluff, but he stays with it and got off to a great start against Mississippi Valley, 4 for 5 from 3 in the first half. And when the ball's going through the hoop, it makes things easier for the Jags.
Yeah, that's no question about that. How you feel your defense is doing right now?
You know, I was looking at the conference numbers today, and we're one of 4 teams that have a significant differential between points scored and points allowed. And that tells me that we have to hang our hat on the defensive end.
No question about that. So big games coming up. As we mentioned, we've got Alcorn State this Saturday. Monday, you're going to Jackson State before you come back home. Always a tough battle in Mississippi right there. Jackson State will be ready for you. That's a building that's more spread out, but they've got a lot of fans there. Even on a Monday night, you're going to see a lot of Jackson State Tiger fans.
I've been in that building twice before and wasn't able to come out victorious, but Monday's going to be a first.
Well, you had a big speaker this week that was pretty good. Avery Johnson, former Southern University great, of course. Also, of course, he was a world NBA champion for the San Antonio Spurs as point guard. Old lefty. I said, man, you must be rubbing off because look how many lefties we have in the game right now on the men's side and on Chloe Fleming on the women's side. There's a lot of lefty shooters. And then, of course, he coached the Dallas Mavericks. He coached Brooklyn. And he also coached Alabama University and the Crimson Tide. So how was it having a guy like that? A New Orleans guy, by the way, you know very well. You've met Avery several times. How was it having him come and talk to the team?
Great to have him around. I'd love to have him around even more. I know he's a very busy man, but when he speaks to those young men, he commands so much respect. Mm-hmm. And when he gives them an idea and gives them a nugget, I mean, it's something that they take. But I love having him around. He's always a fun guy to be around also.
No question about that. And just seeing a guy like that could come from a Southern University and make it to the NBA, to the San Antonio Spurs, win a championship there, and what have you. So, and be a successful businessman. That's, I know what you want too. You're like a father to these kids. Not only do you want them to be successful on the court, but off the court as well when they leave Southern University.
You know, we want the total package. That's why we're on them so hard about, the academics and the basketball, but also the social aspect of it. We want them to be productive citizens when the basketball stops bouncing.
Right. I'm liking what Wilkins is coming in, number 5. He is doing a great job. He brings in some speed, and he brings in length as well, and he also is not afraid to take it in the paint.
Jerrion, someone we had high hopes for coming out of the summer, but he didn't get a chance to start the regular season. He had an injury in the practice before the TCU game. But I love the way he's developing, and we're going to need him this weekend.
I like the way also Delane Mon gave you some good quality minutes in that game against Mississippi Valley State as well.
Delane's only a freshman. He's getting better every day, and we just got to keep growing him up.
Coach, I have to keep looking at he's a freshman. He's making moves. I've seen him mature from the first conference game that I've seen him play to now to that game on Monday. He is maturing quick.
And he's gaining a little bit of weight and strength.
He's down in Louisiana. He's, eat red beans and rice, baby. I mean, you're going to gain big time, strength and get muscle on that.
Bring on the red beans.
That's it. Well, Coach, good luck in this week's game at Alcorn State and, of course, on Jackson State. Can't wait to see you on February 10th right here against Alabama A&M back at the F.G. Clark Activity Center.
Always a pleasure. Go
Thank
Jags.
you, Coach. Go Jags. All right. We'll be back right here. We're talking baseball and softball when we return right here. It's the Overtime Show with Athletic Director Roman Banks. A closer look at Jaguar Athletics. I'm Chris Powers. Back in a moment right here on Pelican Sports TV.
The birth of legends are storied in this conference. We must never forget our rich history. We now turn our gaze to the future. The new legends will emerge. New heroes to arise. The Southwestern Athletic Conference. Be our history.
Legendary Import Group. Exceptional service and a rare collection. You'll discover the only distinctive auto for the legend in you. We are legendary.
I am legendary.
I'm Team Legendary.
I am legendary.
I am legendary.
Now that's legendary. Stop by Legendary Import Group today, where our team is honored to serve you. We are legendary.
Legendary Import Group, the only place for legendary care.
At TJ Ribs, we are passionate about 3 things: great food, exceptional service, and Southern University sports. Whether it's a watch party, tailgating event, or family meal, we're here to bring the party to you. Go Jags.
The smart Baton Rouge business traveler travels out of Baton Rouge.
Why? It's about not having to wake up hours earlier, fight traffic, and stand in long lines. It's also about BTR being closer, more convenient, with non-stops and short hops to anywhere your business takes you. It's smart. So for your business, if it's about being one step ahead and not dead on your feet, then it's about time you flew BTR. Baton Rouge Metro Airport. It's about time.
What I love about T-Mobile is that just about anywhere you go, you're going to have coverage.
Where I live is a rural area. The coverage has been awesome.
Reliable coverage is super important for me, for my business.
And after investing billions to light up our network from big cities to small towns, T-Mobile is America's largest and fastest 5G network. Now take charge of your phone upgrades with our best Go 5G plans and be upgrade ready as early as every year with Go 5G Next at T-Mobile.
I need to try it first.
Baton Rouge Primary Care Collaborative, a name with a big mission. Providing high-quality health care to our entire community, regardless of your ability to pay. We provide primary care services for adults and children, with expanded services such as radiology, podiatry, ophthalmology, and on-site lab and pharmacy services. And our new location on Plank Road is open and ready to serve you. Call today, same-day appointments, and walk-ins welcome. We are Baton Rouge Primary Care Collaborative.
I can't imagine a day without music. You go downtown, you can find some music. You come uptown, you can find some music. Monday night, they got music. Every night of the week, there's music somewhere. Baton Rouge is a place where it's easy to make friends, it's easy to hear some music, and it's easy to come back. We got the music, we got the food, and we got good people. So with that combination, you can't lose, right? You ever come to Louisiana?
All right, welcome back, everybody, right here to the Overtime TV Series Show with Athletic Director Roman Banks. A closer look at Jaguar Athletics. I'm Chris Powers. We got Coach Brittany Williams in the house from the Lady Jacks softball.
Yes.
Who do we have right here? Tell us, are there players, coaches? Who do we have?
We have a little mixture. We have my coaching staff, Coach Jessie Watts, Annalise, she played for me, and now she's a GA for me. And then Coach Joshua Sanford is here as well. He's a alum.
Oh, cool.
He played in the band. He's
played in the band? Okay, cool.
Yeah. And then we have Randy, who's a freshman from Cali. We have Elena, who's a freshman from Louisiana here. And Bailey from Texas. Kyra is a sophomore from here, and Gabby's also.
Awesome deal. Congratulations. Good job. Can't wait for the 2024 season to get started. And, we'll be starting here very, very soon, at least play-wise. Practicing already?
Oh, for sure.
Yeah, for sure. The ding of those baseball bats. And let me tell you, that's something I could never do.
Hit the ball?
I could never hit a softball. And what made me awesome was to see Albert Pujols strike out.
Oh, man. He's so
And when
good.
I saw him strike out, I'm like, thank God.
So we have a little Albert Pujols on our team right now. So that's Elena. She has that same stance and can hit it just as far as him. And then you say you can't hit a ball. Now, Randy's ball just moves. It starts over here, and then it'll go to the other side of the plate. So you'll struggle.
It's amazing because you're taught in baseball to follow the hand, the ball. Follow the hand. And the pitcher used to get me all the time when he would do like this and stop, and then he would do it, and it's like, come on, it's a balk or something, right? It's got to be something. It strikes me out all the time. But for softball, you cannot see it going underneath there. It's crazy.
It's crazy.
So I threw the first pitch out at LSU one time. They asked me to come through the first pitch out, and they all stood like this at a thing, and they said, well, why don't you throw it like this, like they do? Are you kidding me? I'll kill somebody out there. I don't know how they throw that. I'm on an underhanded soft it like that.
Most people think they go around more than once, too. So
yeah, I know. I'm thinking when I do it like this, like this. No, it's a one hand, and it's like fast. An equivalent of what? It's got to be coming about 80 miles an hour, 90 miles an hour? How short the distance is?
Distance, yes.
Yeah, it's unbelievable. All right, you're going to be in the southeastern Mardi Gras, SLU Mardi Gras Mambo. That starts February 9th over at Youngsville, Louisiana, right outside Lafayette.
Correct, and it's around Mardi Gras season, so we'll be in a parade. We'll have the team on a float throwing out beads and Southern paraphernalia, so we're excited about that.
Just tell them take it from me because you'll get thrown pennies at you or beads at you. Take your time when you're going because it looks like you want to be you're in New Orleans and throw 10 million beads, and then you get half the block and you're done. And I'm like, what the heck just happened? First game at home will be coming up on February 16th, Defend the Bluff Tournament.
Yes, we have some teams coming in that weekend, so we're excited to play at home and showcase our talents locally.
I love watching a softball game. I go and just watch it, and when they ask me to announce it, I'll do that too. But I much prefer just to watch it and relax. And all the rhymes that y'all have and stuff, I go back home and think of the rhymes, and I'll talk to my neighbor like that. I'm saying, you can't hit, and he goes, what are you talking about, Chris? I can't hit. And I'm like, I would, as a player, it gets in the player's head, but y'all are so good at that.
Yes. I was joking with the players the other day. It's like you have to win the game, but you also have to win the cheer battle as well.
Right.
So Graham will say a cheer, or whoever we're playing will say a cheer. In my dugout, they'll go and we'll remix it and we'll do it better. So we're going to beat you 2 ways.
So y'all practice with hitting, you practice on pitching, you practice on fielding. Is there a set time where y'all practice the cheer?
Yes, we do.
Are you kidding?
Have it set for Saturday morning.
And they're in perfect harmony, too. It's like they should be at the Grammys or something the next week.
Yes, for sure.
Unbelievable. Well, what do you feel is going to happen? First of all, let's talk about your team. How do you feel with your batting this year, offense?
Offensively, we're going to be very strong. We added some meat to the lineup. My freshmen that are coming in are very strong, can hit it pretty far. And we also have more speed in the lineup as well. So we have a great mix coming in.
Cool deal. So there'll be basically a lot of going and stuff like that. And speed is huge in softball, too.
It's big. Speed
be aggressive. Is that how you call the game? Are you aggressive base caller?
Yes, that's something that we're working on. And I told them, I said, we're going to make obvious runs. We might be out sometimes, but we're so good at the plate that we're going to get more runners. So we're going to keep going and keep running and make people nervous and cause errors.
And obviously, in baseball, there could be something, it's grass field, infield, and then when you're coming on a dirt field, that ball could take a bad hop at any moment in time. How's your fielding going to be? Let's start with the inside first, in infield.
Well, Coach Banks helped us out this year, so our field was very hard, but we got to restructure it. So now it's level, no rocks, no divots. So for our end, as far as our facilities, we should be smooth. And then the players, of course, are smooth already. They have it. So. Oh,
cool. I like that. Outfield, how does the outfield going to shape up?
Looking good. We're 3 solid in the outfield. So I always tell them, I said, all I need is 3. So they're going to ride it on through the end of the season.
And one of the good things by pitching underhand like that, a pitcher can go a good amount of time instead of throwing it overhand like that. Sometimes your pitcher can go 5 or 6 innings at most, maybe 7 innings sometimes. But pitching, you can go pretty deep in your pitching. How do you look on your pitching staff for your starters, first of all? How many starters you feel you'll have?
Well, this is what I'm excited about. So my past seasons here, my first year, I got I got hired in August.
You look like you still play.
I got a little something. I got hired in August. We had literally pitching tryouts on the team because there were no pitchers on staff. So we had 3 pitchers that year. Following year, we had 3, even with new people coming in. And then this year, we have 7 on staff.
Oh, cool.
So we are extremely excited about the pitching staff, letting them get a rest in between games. Sometimes they don't even have to go the whole game because we have relief coming in. So we're excited about what we have built.
Cool deal. Can't wait for the season to start. It's going to be a lot of fun. Go over there and watch it again coming up real soon. And Coach Rodney also told me, hope to be about in March, that the games would be able to be streamed on the internet. So, of course, obviously all the people from out of the state get an opportunity to be able to have their families watch it from out of state.
I mean, that's huge. I don't think the crowd understands how big that is. I get emails all the time from parents. They're sending their children from California all the way here and not able to make a game and not even able to watch it. So for them to have it streamed for them, that's a huge upgrade for our program.
Cool deal. Looking forward to that. All right. Coach Brittany Williams, thank you so much for being on the program.
Thank you.
Go Lady Jags.
Go Jags.
All right, that'll be fun. We're talking baseball with Coach Crenshaw when we come back right after this timeout on Pelican Sports TV.
Need few bucks after the holidays? How about $100? How about $200? Play $1, get $100, and $2 find $200 from the lottery. They're loaded with $100 and $200 prizes. Bingo! Triple your cash and play $5 Bingo Tripler. Top prize is a whopping $100,000. Kick off the new year with new games from the lottery. Pick up all 3 today.
You've got a lot on your to-do list, but none of it happens without your health.
My blood pressure feels high right now, and I'm exhausted.
The story of your health lives in the story of your life. At Our Lady of the Lake Health, we believe healing you means hearing you.
I need to tell my doctor about this headache.
So no matter where you are, no matter what's on your mind, we're ready to listen. The doctor will hear you now.
Are you interested in a college major with numerous career opportunities? Look no further than the Southern University College of Agricultural, Family, and Consumer Sciences. Agriculture is more than working on a farm. Our students are gaining hands-on experience and conducting cutting-edge research in the areas of agricultural sciences, family and consumer sciences, and urban forestry and natural resources. Our students also participate in internships and travel to national conferences. Our student organizations include students from diverse backgrounds with close bonds. These organizations provide our students with leadership and personal development skills needed to help them gain employment with top industry leaders. If you're not sure what you want to major in at Southern University, I encourage you to try Ag. For more information about the College of Agricultural, Family, and Consumer Sciences, visit our website at www.suagcenter.com or call 225-771-2242.
It's game day. A day that should be spent in the living room, not the kitchen. So next game, you just worry about the score. Because we've got the food covered. With hand-battered, cooked-to-order, always fresh, never, ever frozen chicken fingers. Craveable cane sauce. Crispy crinkle-cut fries, and jugs of freshly made tea and lemonade. Raising Cane's Chicken Fingers, one love.
Official chicken of Southern University.
We're a nation of hardworking Americans, and businesses will always be the lifeline of this great country. As a business owner, you understand the importance of your reputation. In times of uncertainty, you need a real lawyer who's serious about protecting you and your business. You need a problem solver. You need the law firm of Clayton and Fruget. Tony Clayton is a proven trial lawyer. He'll defend you and your business to the fullest extent of the law. Protect your investment and call the law firm of Clayton and Fruget today.
In my Louisiana, the day starts at 4 a.m. In my Louisiana, every meal is a celebration. My Louisiana really makes me wonder.
Ours is fast!
With real-life swamp creatures!
In my Louisiana, music is a way of life.
My Louisiana is sheer magic.
From sun up to sundown.
Till sunup again. What will your Louisiana be?
When you find your Louisiana, you feed your soul.
All right, welcome back, everybody. Here at TJ Ribs on Acadian at I-10. Right here on this beautiful day. It's got a lot of tables full here. All to see Coach Crenshaw in the house. How you doing, Coach?
I'm doing all right.
How's it going, my man? All right, good deal. Coach, I know those dings are those bad. I saw y'all warming up in the infield the other day. Baseball is here, baby.
Yeah, it's around the corner. I'm excited about it.
Unbelievable. And you started 2 major cities. It's going to be in Houston at the 2024 Cactus Jack HBCU games. That's pretty cool. Alcorn, Grambling, and Texas Southern, you're going to play there. That's going to be a lot of fun.
Yeah, we're the defending champs of that invitational from last year. So
you see how you said that? We're just a defending champ. Those other guys ain't got a shot.
We got to defend that. We got to come out strong.
Yeah, we got them. We got them. Write the trophy out, would you already?
Yeah, I wish it was that easy.
All right, Andre Dawson Classic right after that. Oh, by the way, too, Coach Rod told me just a moment ago, while people are traveling to the basketball for Prairie View and Texas Southern, they can go and see Southern University play in this tournament as well. That's pretty cool.
Same weekend. That's big. I think the Jags should come out and watch both of us play that weekend.
Get a double bang for your buck there. Also, the Andre Dawson Classic coming up on February 23rd. Alabama State, North Carolina A&T, and then also Florida A&M, FAMU coming in. That's going to be fun in New Orleans.
Yeah, well, it's moved to Vero Beach, Florida this year. So
It's moved to Florida?
Yeah, we're going to play in the Jackie Robinson complex.
Oh, wow.
I look forward to playing in the Andre Dawson Classic. Growing up, I was an Andre Dawson fan, so.
So will that ever come back to New Orleans?
I'm not sure. I'm not in control of all of that. I just show up and play.
All right, so let's talk about this team this year. You're telling me it's a lot of team. You got one starting pitcher coming back, one starting player coming back. Tell us about that.
Yeah, I returned Kyle Radcliffe. He played every day, senior this year. Antoine Harris, he's a senior as well, right-handed pitcher. So a bunch of new guys, 18 new faces, 2 new coaches. So I'm doing a lot of teaching and instructing, but it's a lot of fun right now.
In the way of recruiting them or as far as player transfers?
So it's a mixture of transfers and high school freshmen. I think I got 8 freshmen, 3 Division I transfers, and the rest are junior college transfers.
And 27 home games this year.
Yeah, that's a big number. I think the most we've had in the last 5 or 6 years is 20, so 7 more this year.
So a lot of before conference starts, a lot of games. Nicholls State will be here. Suno will be here too. That's pretty nice. Then conference starts this year. How are you looking? The things of the conference going to do this year?
The conference is going to be really good this year. It'll be experience on both sides, the East and the West. We'll probably be one of the newer teams with the new players. So I'm looking forward to that grind. We have 9 straight home games before we kick off conference play. So
that's good.
I'm looking forward to it.
Yeah, I mean, to get it to where they're not traveling and stuff like that, especially young players like that too, they'll get road weary for a while and start getting caught up in the road and stuff like that. So that's going to be a lot of fun.
Last year I had an older experienced group, and I think we did 6 weekends in a row on the road. So I didn't want to do that to 18 new guys and 2 new coaches. So. And
then you got LSU at Alec Bach Stadium. That's coming up on April Fool's Day.
Yep. We normally play them during the first week of the season. We pushed it back this year. I think they had some stuff going on with bringing some teams down, so I agreed to move it back.
Right. It's just, like I said, you play UL Lafayette, too. That game's going to be in Lafayette. So definitely a fun. Baseball is always fun to do that. And obviously, what about Mississippi State this year? You play the Bulldogs this year?
No, not this year.
And y'all play them several times in a row.
Yeah, we don't have them this year, but next year we have them on schedule. Like I said, a younger group. I want to be at home a little bit more, build some camaraderie. So,
awesome deal. I know you can't wait. How do you feel? What are your strengths are going to be after watching the team so far practice? What do you think your strengths are going to be this year?
We're going to be athletic. We're going to be fast up and down the lineup. We'll be able to score some runs. Hopefully the guys on the mound give us a chance, go out and have quick innings, and we can bat longer.
So how are you thinking your position players are? Do you pretty much have that set down? What do you think the infield and outfield will be?
I got about 6 guys competing in the infield, and I have about 5 competing for 3 spots in the outfield. So.
Okay. And how do you look on the offensive side batting?
We're going to be new. I returned 1 guy that played every day, so I got to figure out 8 other guys around him.
All right. And you've always been aggressive on bases this year. Is that going to be the same? Is that you as a coaching style?
I think we got 100 last year. The goal is 120 this year, so a little bit more aggressive with the speed that we have.
Cool. I know you'd like to stay on longer, right?
No, this is it. This is good enough.
Coach Berryhill told me to hit you, man.
This is enough.
All right, when we come back, we got Cumulus Media going to join us right here on the set. As we come back right here, it's the Overtime Show with Athletic Director Roman Banks. A closer look at Jaguar Athletics back in a moment on Pelican Sports TV.
The birth of legends are storied in this conference. We must never forget our rich history. We now turn our gaze to the future. The new legends will emerge. New heroes to arise. The Southwestern Athletic Conference. Be our history.
Legendary Import Group. Exceptional service and a rare collection. You'll discover the only distinctive photo for the legend in you. We are legendary.
I am legendary.
I'm Team Legendary.
I am legendary.
I am legendary.
Now that's legendary. Stop by Legendary Import Group today, where our team is honored to serve you. We are legendary.
Legendary Import Group, the only place for legendary care.
At TJ Ribs, we are passionate about three things: great food, exceptional service, and Southern University sports. Whether it's a watch party, tailgating event, or family meal, we're here to bring the party to you. Go Jags.
The smart Baton Rouge business traveler travels out of Baton Rouge. Why? It's about not having to wake up hours earlier, fight traffic, and stand in long lines. It's also about BTR being closer, more convenient, with non-stops and short hops to anywhere your business takes you. Smart. So for your business, if it's about being one step ahead and not dead on your feet, then it's about time you flew BTR. Baton Rouge Metro Airport. It's about time.
What I love about T-Mobile is that just about anywhere you go, you're going to have coverage.
Where I live is a rural area. The coverage has been awesome.
Reliable coverage is super important for me, for my business.
And after investing billions to light up our network from big cities to small towns, T-Mobile is America's largest and fastest 5G network. Now take charge of your phone upgrades with our best Go 5G plans and be upgrade ready as early as every year with Go 5G Next at T-Mobile.
I need to try it first.
Baton Rouge Primary Care Collaborative, a name with a big mission. Providing high-quality health care to our entire community, regardless of your ability to pay. We provide primary care services for adults and children, with expanded services such as radiology, podiatry, ophthalmology, and on-site lab and pharmacy services. And our new location on Plank Road is open and ready to serve you. Call today, same-day appointments, and walk-ins welcome. We are Baton Rouge Primary Care Collaborative.
I can't imagine a day without music. You go downtown, you can find some music. You come uptown, you can find some music. Monday night, they got music. Every night of the week, there's music somewhere. Baton Rouge is a place where it's easy to make friends, it's easy to hear some music, and it's easy to come back. We got the music, we got the food, and we got good people. So with that combination, you can't lose, right? You ever come to Louisiana?
Welcome back, everybody, right here to TJ Ribs on the K-10 I-10. You can smell those ribs, and you can look how big. Those are Jurassic Park wings right there. Those things are big as Jurassic Park. They come from a T-Rex. That's unbelievable. And they smell good, too. Oh, my goodness, they smell good. Dip it in sauce, and you're good to go. All right, so we're right here with Cumulus Media, right here in Baton Rouge. Cumulus Media. Everybody give it. I know people listen to Q106.5 in this building. Listen to Max 94.1 in the building. Of course, also 103.3. Lots of great clusters of radio stations right there.
Yeah,
unbelievable.
Absolutely.
Let's talk right now. We got the one and only Tico Fox in the house.
Woo! Thank you. Good evening, everyone. And for those of you who do not know, Southern University football is the home of Q106.5, or should I say Q106.5 is the home of Southern University football. And if you like score updates, but let me retract just a little bit, because we want your bodies to be at the game. The physical body needs to be at the game. But if you cannot attend the game, you can always catch the game live on Q106.5. We also have score updates on our sister station, Max 94.1 and 95.7 Heaven, and we get all that information.
You just need a better play-by-play announcer, though.
No, absolutely not. Now let me tell y'all, like my job as a producer, I'm one of two producers for the football game, is to capture the TDs and the field goals, and Chris really makes that easy. Because he's like one of the greatest commentators ever. One of my
How much I owe you? How much I owe you now? Go ahead, get it out.
One of my favorite expressions is,
Holy moly.
Oh, my goodness gracious. Cindy, right here, Bouquetre, her and I, we've been knowing each other since Jesus was a baby.
Yes.
And she is here in the house. She is now the new director of sales, general sales manager of Cumulus Media right here in Baton Rouge. And Cindy, welcome to that post and already turning things around. And how important is it to have Southern University at Cumulus Media?
Oh my gosh, Chris, it's so important. I mean, the partnership that we have and that we're elevating each year, being a part of the community and being a part of a legacy with Southern 143 years old. I mean, what else could you ask for? You know, it's a staple. We're a staple. With the two partnerships, there's nothing we can't accomplish. Right. And one team, one goal, one win.
Right. We've been knowing you for a long time, and I know when Denise heard the news, I called Denise and told her, I think she was out of town, and I said, guess who is the new DOS over at Cumulus? I said, Cindy Bouquetre, and she was all excited because we know what you bring to the table. And it's going to be a partnership. I always say if it's a partnership, if you're not making money and successful in promoting Southern and we're not making money, it's not a good partnership. But we want to both make money.
Absolutely.
And it's a great partnership. You guys get involved. We'll have coming up very soon the Jagathon that's going to be on Cumulus Media. We're very proud to do that. So we know that there's going to be great partnership with that. We look forward to it.
We do as well.
Cool. And so tell us, how can people out there, if they're looking around and they want to promote their business to the two top radio stations in Baton Rouge, are Q106 and Max 94.1. They go back and forth and what have you. They're the top rated radio stations. So what do they need to do?
They need to go to cumulusmedia.com, and they'll click on, of course, the station that they're interested in advertising, or stations, and then they'll just enter their information, and I'll receive an email, and one of my team members will give them a call.
All right, cool deal. We got the one and only. Here she is. Latangela, pick up that mic because you know that's what you do. Latangela's in the house. Listen how Tico and Latangela are so smooth when they talk. Isn't it unbelievable?
So
well,
smooth.
thank you so much. You're
Yeah,
far
you
too kind.
Turn into Mickey Mouse. Whoa. So tell us, I know you're happy that Southern University is a part of Cumulus Media.
Absolutely. You know, it's a brandship. We also call it a partnership, but brandship. Two big brands doing what needs to be done and doing it in the spirit of excellence. Just knowing that Southern University has poured so much into our lives, and to be able to do that and pay it forward, it speaks volumes.
That's unbelievable. This is unbelievable. Look at this. This is as big as the Superdome. This thing has got shrimp, big shrimp. They got apples in it. You get a dessert and your meal. Jonah, thank you. What is this right here? Shrimp.
Here, you can have my mic to talk about this.
We're not afraid.
Named after Dalrymple Drive itself, that is the Dalrymple salad. It's
wow.
House citrus vinaigrette, apples, blue cheese crumbles, raisins, dried cranberries. Really can't go wrong. And then also some blackened shrimp on top. One of our most popular in the area as far as salads. With Valentine's around the corner, we want a couple lighter options for you guys as well.
Tico's already falling in love with me with this thing. That's pretty cool. All right, that's going to do it, everybody. We will see you back on February 7th. We got our recruiting bash in that time right here. Until then, I'm Chris Powers saying so much.